And hello to all my Virgo friends. I'd like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent, and today I'll be doing your free psychic tarot reading for December 2022. Now today they've dialed up for my great Virgos a 4-corner spread. It's great for general readings because it looks at the 4 main areas that people usually ask about in tarot. We're going to do a little bit of health corner, a little bit of financials, a little bit of work corner, as well as the ever popular love corner. We're going to take a brush through all 4 of them, do a little Polaroid snapshot of what December is looking like for my Virgos. They've asked that I conclude your reading with a Runestone, which we always do, and no extra spread at the end. Now what that means is one of 2 things, and I usually look at it like a good thing, but one is that, Virgo's usually pretty good off here. Just give them a little bit of information here, a little there, and the 4 corners, we're good to go. They just need a little touch up and they're ready. Or it means that the 4 corners is just going to be so large and so huge, there's so much information in there that we just need to devote the entire reading to it. So we're going to see and find out which one that is right now, guys. The cards are already shuffled. I do that ahead of time to save us all a bunch of time. I'm going to bring you in the overhead view, the bird's eye view right now, so you can watch, share my table with you guys. And we are on and recording. What I'm doing now, Virgo, these are my ritual cuts. Basically, we cut each deck into thirds. Then we put them back in a separate order, and that satisfies the ritual aspect of tarot. It's the same procedure for personal private reading, so it's just like you're here with me now. And then the decks are ready to go. So first corner up here, this is work corner. Virgo work. Short and sweet, actually. Over here is love corner. Bigger, more parts going there, more moving parts, I should say. Down here is financials. Financial, nice and easy, guys. And then over here is health. Okay, also short and sweet. Not a big spread at all, actually. So just a little key points, a few key points that Virgos need for the month of December. You guys are pretty well off, and I'm very interested in this spread too because I am reading right here with you. I'm also a Virgo. So let me check my inverts first. We do have some blockages. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough to matter. We have 5 out of the group. Pretty good distribution. No majors as far as on the front end all the way on the left, so we need no angel cards right now either. That deck's actually not being used in this spread, so we are ready to go, guys. Let me just make sure you can see it all. That's probably a better view. I can't see the bottom of this because the little clasp is right in the middle of the viewfinder there, so I can't see, but I think everything is in view here. And again, just a reminder, this up here is work. Down here is finance. Up here is love. And then down here, bottom right, will be health. So there we go. Let's get started, Virgo. Virgo, December. Should be a short and sweet reading. Won't be too bad. We have no extra either. So what we're looking at here is what we're doing. This is what we got in its entirety. Actually, I didn't do this on camera. I'm just catching it now, and Spirit is reminding me that there are 2 corners that are completely blocked. Even though my whole distribution was fine, when I have a corner that is completely cordoned off like that, I do like to do an invert, or a discard, I should say, just to make sure that they do want to keep it that way. Make sure I'm being thorough and I'm not missing anything. Because I do read the cards invert as well as upright, turns the 78 definitions into 156, so it increases the vocabulary and the verbiage quite a bit. This one, for example, needs to be upright. So the order has to stay the same, and I just upright it. So that's your work corner that just got uprighted. Got to do a discard on the health as well, and the health also needs to be uprighted. So interestingly enough, that needs to be uprighted. That invert that was on the love corner is intentional. That one needs to stay. We'll do that one last, guys, because that one is the biggest one, so we will save love for last. Let's start with health. Okay, so Virgo health. The first thing that they talk about is learning your lessons, learning from the past. A lot of you guys have done a really good job here. They show that, the health is in a good trajectory for a lot of my Virgos, or you're about to start getting it on a good trajectory. It's never too late to start something great. And that's what they show. That's what we kick off. So really, you guys know what's best for yourself. You know what diets work for you. You know what exercise programs work for you. You may know, like me, that diets around Thanksgiving and Christmas aren't usually a great idea. Maybe you should start these in January, something like that. But they're saying here, you know what's best. And not only do you know what's best, but you have been through this many times. You know what works, you know what doesn't work. So these are the lessons that you carry. They call them rods of burden in this card. If you go back to the picture, it shows, a guy carrying a bunch of sticks, and all those rods, sticks are the lessons that you've learned. So you guys are carrying these lessons with you and moving forward with health. The next thing they show with health is a small victory, guys. This is a small victory, keyword on small. However, small victories should not be discounted or discredited. They build momentum. They add up to big ones. So this is like, you do a small step this month in December to improve your health. For me, it would be like something like, hey, I'm going to go jog once a week. Nothing crazy, just a little bit, to get the cardio going and whatever. And for you, this could be a whole bunch of different versions of that. Maybe some of you just need to take a, little brisk walk during your lunch break at work or during your break. Get up and get more movement, more mobility. Movement is medicine after all. And, it's different versions for everybody. For some people, a small victory would just be cutting something out. Hey, no more ice cream, no more carbs, no more donuts. Whatever it is for you, maybe no more sugar, no more coffee, whatever it is you're trying to get out, or maybe adding something new too can be a small victory too. Hey, you know what? I'm going to start taking vitamins every morning. I'm going to make sure I do that. So whatever it is for you here, they should bring it up as a small victory. It's no big deal, but it adds to the pot. It's good momentum moving forward. So there we go for the health corner. We're going to skip love for now, come back to love. We're going to go hit finance and work, guys, and these are intertwined for just about everybody because that is how most people make their money is through work. I'm going to do work first. Now that I caught my breath, work brings up first money messages coming in early in December. It is very prevalent stuff, guys, and you're getting notifications here. Now, what is a money message? That is a correspondence of some form. So it's you getting some information like, hey, you're getting some money back early in December. Hey, something's hitting your account. You're getting a refund or you're getting a bonus check or, it's usually positive. And the reason I say that is because the card right next to it is the trophy case card. So this is an accomplishment of some form. It's like, hey, okay, I've got this done now. A little check off the list, a to-do list is done here up in the work corner. So we have a money message coming in and we have an accomplishment being made in the month of December. So everything checking in good. The main thing I can really tell you as far as information is concerned is with that Page of Pentacles, it is upright. It is not inverted. So that means this message is coming in early in the month. Otherwise, they would be telling me late in December. So this is very early that this message comes in. It does feel like a little bit full moon energy, which we're going to talk about right after we do your finances. And that's going to talk about what this message may be about or getting things out, especially if you have to purge something from the work corner specifically. Work corner is a big place too. Let me just kind of cover the ground for everybody here. The work corner does involve work, business, enterprise, area of study, collegiate courses, retirement if you're of that age, learning something new, entrepreneurship, hobbies, interests, as well as pretty much just the JOB for most people. So that's all the stuff that they can be talking about here with that. Maybe I should have started with that if you're like, I didn't know it could be about that. Well, maybe you need to go rewind a couple minutes here and go listen to that again. But my apologies there. But that's the kind of the big umbrella coverage for everybody who doesn't have like a traditional job. Or this corner, means different things for different people. Let's get down into finance, guys. Finance, the first thing they show is, hard work. Hard work in the month of December, chopping it out the old-fashioned style way. It can also be about learning something new. Some of you are learning new things about financials, maybe new ways to save, new ways to spend. A lot of my Virgos are good at finding new ways to spend, especially in the month of December. My goodness. But this is it's hard work and it's good rewards on top of it. It's work hard, play hard. Really what it amounts to. So you're really kind of stacking things up here, and they do bring in new money. We have new money coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are coin. I have double Pentacles actually in the financial corner. So it's just like it's pretty much a no-brainer. This is something that is unavoidable. You can't misread this like even if you started tarot like yesterday, this would be very evident that this is about money. And despite the fact that it's in the financial corner, and then Spirit throws it in the financial corner, it just makes it that much more obvious. So there we go. We got hard work coming in. We got new money coming in. What is that new money? Well, that could be a new revenue stream for some people. This could just be money that you didn't have before, and now it's here. Okay, well, the timing couldn't be better, right? With the holidays and everything else. So looking good there, Virgo. Now, before we get into love, I do want to get into your moon cycles because we have very important moon cycles. This is one of my most important moon cycles group that I've covered since I have been on YouTube. It's up there. It's very high frequency, especially with that new moon. So I'm going to cut in to tell you all about that real quick. Then we're going to come back and nail this love corner out. Okay guys, it is time for the moon cycle forecast. I'm cutting in here wearing a special accessory to help you remember how important the moon cycles are going to be in December. We're going to get to that in a second with that new moon, that powerful new moon right before Christmas. But first, let me tell you about the full moon. That happens first. That'll ease its way in December 7th, guys, early in December. That right around that first week is the best time to get anything out of your life that you don't want there anymore. And it doesn't matter what it is because the universe doesn't care what you use it for, just to better yourself is the whole idea of this. It doesn't matter what you're getting out either. This could be people. For some people, you got to get rid of people out of your life, some toxicity, stuff like that. Others of you need to purge some job stuff. You maybe need to sell something. Maybe you need to break an old habit. Get rid of emotional baggage, any of this stuff. I call it the garbage truck of the universe, guys. Get it out with that full moon energy. That full moon is going to be peaking, like I said, December 7th. You don't have to do these things on the 7th. Just any time toward the beginning of December is the ideal time to get anything out of your life that doesn't belong there anymore. And adversely, we have the big one, the super new moon, which happens on December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. And that's relevant because you're going to have a bam, great time for manifestation here. Think about it. December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas, that is when the new moon hits. The day after that is Christmas Eve, and the day after that is Christmas Day. So it's just like a triple boom there. So boom. We got great things, great manifestation possibilities for all of the signs here late in December, guys. Bringing anything new into your life. And like I said, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be new love. Some of you are looking for new love. Some of you are looking for something new with work or business. Some of you are looking to start a new diet or exercise program. And I would advise not to wait until actually January 1 to do these things. This is a better time here actually at the end of December. And starting a new diet right before Christmas, probably not a good idea. Enjoy your hot cocoa, your nice family meal, and the rest of all the great holiday stuff. And then after that, kick off that diet, start that new kick. It doesn't have to be on the 23rd, guys, and that's the relevancy of this whole thing is you have a little bit of a window here. And I put together a moon cycle cheat sheet. It's a little forecast, a little graphic aid tool to help make this make sense to you a little bit more and shows you how these energies move in and out. And that is free, guys. It is parked on my website, scottsagent.com. You go to my videos page. At the bottom of that, you will see the graphic for the moon cycle cheat sheet. Check that out, and that'll show you how you can use these energies to just make your life go a little bit smoother. While you're at the website, make sure that you're signed up for the newsletter. You can see that at the bottom of every single page on the website. It's very important because you get a couple free things every single year just by being signed up for it. My newsletter people love being part of that group. They get hooked up in a big way. I give them promo codes. I only send one newsletter email every single month. It's just for updates and what's going on in promo codes. Like I said, save you guys some money on readings. Speaking of readings, I just launched a new service. It's called Messages from Heaven, and it is highly popular, guys. It has just really shot off in ways that I could have never dreamed. It has been a very successful run. It goes right alongside the My Month too, which is another very successful reading that I do. Audio readings are the way of the future, and people love them because they're personalized just to you. I use only your energy. It is no bubble energy, just like we're reading here for the entire sign. Here, it's all about you. Actually, all of my products, all of my services are personalized just to you. So check that out. And I have a wide variety of services too, from small and simple all the way up to full service, depending on what you're looking for. We got something for everybody there. Speaking of something for everybody, while you're at the website, make sure you check out the store. Also follow the Facebook page too. I think I forgot to say that. But I do giveaways on Facebook too. So the spiritual store gets one product bigger every single month. We just launched it a few months ago. We got the Scott Sagent Sage Soap. I'm going to be flashing pictures up here as I talk about it. The Scott Sagent Sage Soap available in Sanctuary Sage, available in Cactus Sage. Rave reviews on those. That is the most popular product in the store right now. We also have the Sunflower Potpourri and the Sunflower Mister. Great products as well. And last month we just launched the t-shirts. And 2 designs there, and I got 2 more coming out here in December. So get you guys looking good, feeling good in December. These all make great gifts, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to take care and cater to yourself too. You're worth it. So cater to yourself. Give yourself a nice little gift here, or get some stuff here for other people. Gift cards also available on scottsagent.com. So we got the whole thing covered, guys. You guys are going to love any of these products you get. The t-shirts are fulfilled by third party. Everything else there is fulfilled right through the website directly, but everything is linked right to scottsagent.com. You can find everything out that I'm talking about right there, and all these pictures of the shirts that I'm flashing on here. There are more colors and more different styles available than what I'm showing you. This is just a quick little sample, guys, to give you a little taste of what is there. So make sure you check all that stuff out, guys. Let's get back to your reading. Okay, Virgo, I am back, ready for your love quarter, and as you can see, that super new moon is something huge. 2 days before Christmas, something you should not miss for trying to bring new things into your life. Speaking of, let's get into that love corner, guys. The first thing that comes up is a little bit of discontent. They're showing me a lot of my Virgos are kind of not really happy with either the situation, the circumstance, or kind of how the love corner looks right now. In the love corner, giving you a broad sense of this, is not just about your love and relationships. Of course, we start there, but it is also about anything or anybody close to your heart. I've even seen pets come in here under this corner. So, your family, right from here, your heart. Okay, your close friends, same thing. So all that stuff can be talked about here. So there's a level of discontent or boredom with something. It may not be your relationship partner. It could be, the other people or things I mentioned. But there's something here that's like, it's a little bit boring right now, or it's in a phase where it's just not super exciting. Maybe it needs to be spiced up a little bit here. Maybe you need to, mix things up a little bit or find new ways to do different things, whether it's in the dating game or in the family dynamic. That's kind of the two main kind of groups that we have here in the love corner. The next thing they show here is that the energy is basically just doing too much of this. It is just way too spread apart. It is way between here and there, and it really needs to kind of get honed in, is what Spirit's calling for here, is a lot of hone in energy. It is also my car energy. If like we're talking about a car, but car coming up in the family corner, I guess it could possibly be relevant for some people, but for most of us, I think they're talking about the energetic definition, which is the energy being spread. So if something with the car for the family is relevant to you, that can be part of this messaging here. But for everybody else, like I said, it's just the energy. It really needs to get focused here. We really need to focus the energy on the love corner. It is your biggest corner. Out of the 4, it's requiring the most energy in this month. So spend your time with your family. Spend your time with the people you care about, the loved ones. Hey, even your pets. Why not, right? You got to love them too. The next thing they show here is the Hanged Man card being inverted. And if you're a woman, it's a Hanged Woman card. And it's basically saying here that there's some stagnation in this corner that is starting to work its way out. Starting to get shaken up here in hopefully a good way. And this stagnation is probably linking back to the first card. The first card about the, little bit of discontent and boredom. Hey, let's get interested about something here. Things have been just kind of delayed for way too long, or not really moving in the direction we want it to go for way too long with the family or with the relationship. And you know what? Or even just the single life, the whole thing, the whole gambit. So this Hanged Man getting inverted is basically showing the break of the hang. The hang is, starting to get loose. We're starting to get some movement going on here. So in December, these whole things are starting to change. This whole thing is starting to change, hopefully in a positive way. Most people view the hanged energy as negative. And in this case, that is starting to change. So we're getting away from that. We're starting to get more into more mobility, and hopefully you get the part changed around at the very beginning that showed the uninterest, the getting excited about something in this corner. And of course, the holidays present a good opportunity, kind of a nice little cheat for us to do such things, because we do spend our time more with our loved ones than usual in the month of December. And that's all good stuff. So that concludes your love corner, guys, which has been a very good reading. We are going to get a runestone for you. Like I said, this is one of my simpler readings that I've ever done. And, Virgos were nice and easy on me this month. I appreciate that. There was another sign that was nice and easy on me too, but for the most part, everybody beats me up pretty good. So very appreciative for my Virgos in the month of December. Now let's see that runestone. Love my Virgos, and not just because I'm a Virgo, because Virgos are always at the top of like everything I do. The Virgos are always in the top of the likes for Facebook, top of the likes for YouTube, the whole bit. So here we go. This is This is not the YouTube. This is the runestone. And of course, it is this one, guys. This is my runestone of Warrior. So December is the month that they want you to be fierce and to go after whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay, chase your dreams, chase the rabbit. getting the picture of like the greyhound races in my head, where the dogs, the fast greyhounds are chasing the rabbit. This is the runestone of warrior. So they want you to be fierce and chase after whatever it is for you. Whatever that rabbit represents for you is what they want you to chase. Okay, whether it's something for work and doing something for business, a new business, changing jobs, all that kind of stuff, whether it's something for health that you're chasing. We did talk about that you've learned from your lessons, and we got good successes coming in there. That could also be warrior energy, really kind of putting on your face paint and getting up and doing exercise stuff that normally you wouldn't do, or eating a certain way. And we have, warrior coming up under the love corner with this energy of being focused. Let's get it on track here. Get this love corner like really kicking high gear on track, because we have that shakeup on its way. It is getting improved. And, warrior for the work corner, well, we already talked about examples of that, and we have the success coming in there. That nice little successful kick, and the financial was pretty strongly positive too. So overall, nice little short and sweet reading. You can see why it was short, because there's not a lot of advice for me to tell you. When things are good, there's not a lot to say about it. It makes my job very easy. And of course, we don't really learn a lot when things are good, but it's a nice little break. It's a break from the lessons. Like we talked about repeating lessons there in the health corner, and that you guys have learned so many lessons. Well, you know what? Now we get to kind of coast a little bit. It is a little bit of a cruise control month for Virgos, and with the exception, that's why they give you the freedom here to be the warrior and go after what it is you care about. It's less about, hey, things that have to be done, and more about, well, what do you want to do instead? So that has been your entire reading, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me and watching and liking and subscribing. You guys are the best. I tell you that all the time, every single month. And that wraps us up for here, guys. I'm going to catch you again for the mid-month update, middle of the month. But if I don't see you before that, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Have a great December. See you soon.